I'm really hoping to get my socks knocked off with the new Nvgtn Knockout legging. You guys love seeing Nvgtn on this channel. Last time I talked about them was almost a year ago. I'm so sorry about that. So we're here to talk about the Knockout. So let's start with the overall eyeball test. Then I'm gonna throw them on, give you my first impressions, and obviously throughout we're gonna be working out in these bishes. We're gonna test cellulite, sweat-proof, squat-proof, compression, you name it, we're gonna be talking about it. I don't know why I'm holding it like a loaf of bread. Carbs. Obviously, what separates this design from others is the color block waistband, all right? This stood out to me. In fact, I was seeing this trending around on Instagram, where I would see random workout videos and gals would be wearing this and I'd be like, what brand is that? I looked into it, it's freaking Nvgtn, of course. I really hope I'm not getting the ick with this under booty contour, because I'm starting to feel like I am. I'm a little bit over it. Nowadays, I'm just looking at it like sweat marks. Let's talk about the logo though. They embossed this bitch. It's a barely there logo. I actually really like the embossing. I think it's really neat, really nice, very camouflage, like you wouldn't even know it's there. There's no logos on the front either, so I'm a little like, damn, okay, Nvgtn. You're just playing incognito right now. You don't even want to be known. And that's great. I really love a modest legging. Except I doubt there's anything too modest about this one. Bae, what are you watching right now? You're distracting. This is my YouTube channel.
Land Rovers.
This is, no, thank you. So you just hate those ads in YouTube videos. Like, that's so rude. So we have a very squared off waistband. I do love that dip right in the back there. Highlight the glutes. We need an arch in the back always. I feel like when brands don't come out with glute arches, some kind of an accentuation, it just makes your glutes fall flat. So Nvgtn, I don't think we're gonna have a problem with because they are a very booty-centric brand. In case you haven't noticed, I mean, check out their Instagram, go to their main website. It's booty and face, all right? There's no denying. I noticed there's nothing dividing the cheeks. There's no seam, no raised seam contour, no glute scrunch, nothing. And then of course you have the smiley face contour underneath the glutes. The overall body of the legging has a very, very faint marl. I obviously grabbed the purple color. They do have other colors. To be honest with you, actually, Bae picked this color out. I said, look, buy me a new Knockout legging. I trust your judgment, Bae. You know me. You've been doing this for a long time now. I was a little shocked to see purple because I never do buy purple. We're just trying to spice things up in our relationship.
This is how we keep things interesting and spicy.
He buys my activewear for me.
Yes. And colors she wouldn't expect. Ooh.
That's sexy. Okay, so this is feeling like a lot of other Nvgtn leggings I've already felt. We have a crazy lateral stretch here. Yeah, like super stretchy all around. So the four-way stretch is gonna be lit, I can already tell, which leads me to believe that the booty's gonna look popping in these because of this four-way stretch. It's gonna grab, it's gonna surround my glutes like glue. So like all of the Nvgtn leggings, we are going to rely on the material to work the magic. Guys, this portion of today's video is brought to you by Adidas. I know, it's exciting, right? Adidas for my British babies. So Adidas was cool enough to let me peruse their site and grab a few things of my own. So here is what I chose. So here I have the Adilenium tank top. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this crisscross neckline, I was like, yeah, I absolutely love the way it wraps around. It sits so comfortably. You even have some room down below here, so it gives you some more room to breathe around the midsection. I'm actually not wearing anything underneath. There's no shelf bra. There's nothing actually built in here. This is more or less a casual tank top you could just wear out and about. It is double layered. So I plan to wear this as is with a cute pair of jeans. I love that they added in their signature 3 stripes right down the midsection. Curved ever so slightly, draws the eye inward and just gives you a little bit of shape. Thank you. I thought this shirt would look really cute with the men's beacon cap. And I was right. Now this is an adjustable cap. Check it out, you have some breathable air holes on the side. This is a great cap whether you wanna style it like I am or actually actively work out in it. But what I'm really excited to show you is outfit number 2. I was scrolling on their site, and when this baddie showed up, I literally paused and went, yes, you're coming home with me today. This is the Addy Color Classics 3-stripe maxi dress. When I saw this, I knew that I'd be wearing it to, say, a Rutgers football game. They and his dad are really big into that, so we plan to go this year, and I thought this would be the cutest look. The red and the white really spoke to me. It is so eye-catching. The crisp white lines, oof. I actually love that the sleeves do not come full length. They're a little over 3/4. I mean, I don't even know what I like more. Is it this split hem that's doing it for me? It adds a layer of sexiness to the piece, and then you have an all-over body fit. And it's fairly warm too. It feels like your basic cotton with some stretch. I was worried it would come in a little bit boxy here, but it did not. And you know me, girl, I had to go with the red. It also came in black, but the red is really just so vocal, is it not? I feel like this piece was so well thought out. I wasn't sure how it would look on me being 5'3", but I specifically paired them with the Nvgtn platforms. So it gives me a little extra height. I'm so glad I did, or else this dress might have hit the ground on me. Adidas is easily one of my favorite shoe brands, so I love buying their sneakers. This one really caught my eye. I knew this tennis style would look really adorable with this entire dress. It really completes the outfit, especially giving me a bit of height here. I did size up half a size in these because it's one of those canvas materials. You even have some of that leather in the front, so I didn't want it to be a little too snug. I specifically chose these because this is how they paired it on the website, and I knew the extra height would do me well. I am 5'3", so I needed a little bit of lift for this dress, and it's freaking chef's kiss. So happy with my true size small in both the dress and the top. I'll have all of these pieces I share with you linked. They're always running deals and discounts, so now's the time if you're still shopping for back to school to give them a check. Thank you so much to Adidas for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Now let's get back to it. This legging needs to be shifted around. Wow, look at how that stretches out and looks, whoa. Okay, so this is where I want the smiles to sit. Whoa.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
This is the kind of material where you literally have to move it around and it will move to your liking. It will do what you tell it to do. Damn, okay, queen. So I am wearing my true size small. Check out my measurements right over here. I'll put them right here just to block Bay for a second.
Wah.
So you have to look at him. I gotta admit though, I love having Bay on this channel. You guys seem to love him too, but I really love him because it's kind of keeping the creeps off of this channel. Sometimes with, you know, talking leggings, a lot of weird dudes be creeping. And I love it because now when they click on this video, you're gonna see this guy right
Get the f out!
He's like my watchdog. Something I noticed is that the waistband is not overly huge and it's not overly high-waisted either. I love that it's not sitting too high, especially with this block contour. You don't want too much of it. This is already the statement of the legging as it is, so you don't want it to come up to here. That's just ridiculous. That's like, oh my God, what am I wearing, like a corset? Now I have a short torso and it still comes up high-waisted for me, but if you have a very long torso, seeing as this isn't that big of a waistband, it's gonna sit more mid on you. It definitely will.
Oh, those are meters. We don't do meters here in America. A 3-inch inseam. That's
Waistband, that's not an inseam.
Or band seam, whatever. You know what I'm talking. Look at me, where am I holding it? Where am I holding it? 3 inches.
I feel like they wanted the color block band high enough so that your waist pops, okay?
Right
So they want to sit up. They didn't want it to come down at all, because then it would interfere with it snatching the waist. The whole point of the color block, I feel like it's one of those bodycon types of styles where it's like you go darker where you want it to shrink.
Yeah.
Right here, I'm trying to shrink the waist and I'm trying to have the glutes appear larger. So this is what you want to do to achieve that. And I think they did it pretty well.
Very well, considering it's not a tiered waistband. Typically, when you want to achieve the hourglass look, they break out a 3-tiered waistband or a 2-tiered, basically kind of like in a pyramid shape. This is a squared off waistband, regular as is. So there's no discomfort.
There's no cinching, no pinching, no bulging. I hate to say this, I prefer squared off waistbands for this reason, because there's less dig in my midsection.
23-inch inseam. Not bad, very good.
Thank you.
Sitting right above the ankle where you like it.
Length is great on me, I'm 5'3". Something I noticed though, throwing these on, they're really, really thin. So thin that if you really play around, like you can see right through them. They're extremely breathable. I feel the air hitting my bare skin right now, and I'm cold and it's making me colder. Stop, dude, come on.
So what I'm gonna do, my job, is to be a creep and make sure that those smile contours don't slip down over time.
That's it.
Because in the beginning, when Ash put them on naturally, she put them where they needed to be. So now my job is to monitor like a lighthouse and just keep an eye out and make sure they don't crash down the legs.
What a hard life you have.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
I do notice I'm getting a little bit of a camel toe.
And you're wearing your thickies.
I am wearing thick underwear. These are so thin that they will show every nook and every cranny and every crevice that you have going on. It will get exposed. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I know some of you guys are ride or die navigation fans, so this is right up your alley. You're gonna go, yup, that's why I love my navigation leggings. That's what I'm there for. Booty focus, I want my glutes to look fabulous. That's what these will do. In my opinion, 10 out of 10 on the booty. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. 10 out of 10 on the booty. And this is me, not doing hip thrusts in a hot minute.
I was just gonna say that.
I mean, in a hot minute because of my back pain. I've recently retired from weight training.
But we all know what happens when someone says they retire, they come back.
Better, bigger, faster, and stronger.
She's like MJ.
But it probably won't be me. Now, I'm moving around great with these. There's no restrictions. I wouldn't think so. Look at how much these are stretching out, for Christ's sake. This is definitely so thin that I know it's not gonna be cellulite friendly. So if you're looking for a high support legging, not this one, not gonna happen. This is reminding me of the support like Paragon. They're a rec stretch material, all the Paragons, really. This is the same. I'm feeling low, maybe to moderate support in these.
From where I'm sitting, they aren't very cellulite friendly, and that's not even with direct sunlight on.
There you go. Motherfucker said it. It's not cellulite friendly.
It's all right. You want to talk cellulite, you should see my ass. It's like Homer Simpson booty.
I have it, you have it, we all have it. Everyone's got cellulite. I got stretch marks on my booty. Like, you know why? Because I'm a ferocious animal.
She'll tear your face off.
Thanks, that was necessary. So I'm already gonna say, like, if you plan to run in these, you better just be doing it for attention. Because your ass is gonna jiggle. That's what I'm trying to say, all right?
like
your ass is gonna jiggle.
If your gym crush is in your presence, hop on the treadmill, game over.
Like I said, these aren't gonna be for everybody. Depending on how you train and what your goal is with your activewear, these are very, like I said, glute-centric, plain and simple. I feel like they're really riding out that trend. I hope the trend stays. I mean,
That's the thing, it's a trend though.
that gets tricky and you have to be careful because if you're riding on just one trend and then the trend's over, like one day we might all wake up and it'll be 2032 and everyone's like, oh my God, do you remember back in 2024 when every girl was just all about their glutes and now people are just getting their glutes shrunk because they don't want bubble booty anymore.
Trends are cyclical. They come and they go. Look at the 90s vibes coming back strong. But like scrunch bumps, for example, there will be a point in time. This is just how human nature works. Well, we're gonna look back on scrunch bums and all cringe. That's just human nature. That's how it is. I mean, look at leg warmers.
Hey, I fucks with leg warmers.
Oh, come on, dude. You can't tell me that you don't watch a Richard Simmons video and chuckle a little bit. R.I.P. I mean, the headbands. I mean, they make Halloween costumes out of them now. Who's to say in 2040, the Spirit Halloween is not going to come out with 2020 scrunch bums, and that's the Halloween costume.
All right, touche, bitch, touche. This material, soft out of the bag, it's one of those where you feel it and you're like, ooh, it's really soft, very stretchy. Then you wear it and the material stretches out, and then you start to feel a little bit of that ruggedness. So it has that typical slightly rugged gym feel. It's not gonna be rugged like Gymshark Adapt. That you can literally throw through a cheese grater and it will come out like you took it out of the freaking bag. This, along with a lot of other brands I review that have similar thinness, they're definitely subject to pill. They pointed out a little bit of pilling right here. Where the frig you go? You know, it's one of those things right now I can't find it.
Can I interject?
Yep.
When you raise your leg, the booty contour slid.
For real, for real?
For real, for real. Ironically enough, now it's back to normal. That is so weird. And here's your mid-video reminder that she's wearing a size small. Look in the camera and try to see the water bottle as I toss it to you.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you could even back up a little bit more towards me.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So look in the camera and watch the water bottle and try to catch it.
All right.
Okay, this is like sports training. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's so cold. Here we are. No lower tummy control. Please be mindful. The most support you're gonna have is at this waistband. Okay, so you do see sweat a little bit, not terribly though. but it's very, I mean, I'm dry already. That's how thin and breathable these are. So I feel like these are really good summertime leggings, or if you live in a really warm climate area, this is not something I'm necessarily gonna wear entering in on the colder months, that's for sure.
Being in Northeast PA.
Right, Northeast PA, I mean, it's already in the 60s. You saw me in the beginning of the video. I need to sit next to my fireplace because I'm literally shivering. So these are definitely a summertime legging for where I live. But what about you? Do you live in San Diego? Do you live in Miami where Ashley Jordan's thriving?
Arizona. Shout out Sedona, Phoenix,
If you're in
Scottsdale.
Phoenix, Texas. I'm just thinking Miami when I see these leggings.
And you know, that's not the first time you said this about
Yeah,
navigation.
they're very Miami.
Very. And the colors too.
Yes, the colors they come out with, the fabric, the very thin fabric they come out with, and the showiness, not for nothing, but
Miami is a sexy city.
it's a sexy city. It's like, no matter what you do it sexy. This is the legging for that.
Miami.
Bro, there's even on the website, there's a picture of Ashley Jordan in the ocean in a pair of shorts.
Also, am I the only one who never buys navigation sports bras? When I think of navigation, I don't even think of sports bras. I only think of their leggings. I'm cold.
Frog pond.
I'm cold, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so the real test for these leggings is obviously going to be whether or not these contours everywhere stay put. I need to know. So whether I'm walking, squatting, running, I need to know whether these shift or not.
From right here, it looks like the contours are slipping ever so slightly, but this also happened inside when you lifted your leg up. It's whenever your leg extends forward, it looks like it's going down, but when you bring your leg back, it goes back to normal.
I'll put it in slow motion so you guys can see.
See what I mean? Natural light coming in, very low support.
And the contours are okay.
They slip a little bit. Yes, they do. How is the band? Is it sinking?
Band looks great.
Yeah.
The band was fine. There was no band gape, and the Eddie Munster contour is what I'm going to call it. It's sticking right where it should be, right at the tippity tap of the butt crack.
Oh, I got it dirty. Hike it, and then when you think you've hiked it up enough, hike it up some more.
But then that happens though.
What happens?
The camel toe
Where?
on the vagina. What do you mean where? Where else are you going to get a camel toe?
It's the underwear narrows down. I need a wider underwear. It's me and my wide set vagina. Mean Girls, remember that? Heavy flow, wide set vagina. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I can't help it if I've got a heavy flow and a wide set vagina. Wide set vagina. Wide set vagina.
I've hiked these up as high as I can really make them without them looking funny. And I'm gonna do some fake deadlifts. I'm not gonna use weight because of my back, but I am gonna do the deadlift motion and see if they eventually make their way down.
So far we tested vertical up and down squats. Now we're testing hip hinging. We tested running. And then so far it looks like, yes, in every instance, the contours want to make runs for it. I mean, but that's really not that big of a deal though. I mean, it's not like it's down halfway past your leg.
No, not bad.
No, not bad.
Yeah.
No, that's passable.
Other than this material being susceptible to tear, if you're not careful, because it's so thin, I do think the only other downfall is there could be slight slipping of the underbooty contour, depending on your body shape. But other than that, I think they did a really nice job on this legging. I do.
Would you say if in between to size up or down?
I think in between you can size down. I think because there's so much stretch in here, I think in between size down, but only if you're in between. Stick to your true size. Well, we have another navigation video in the books. What are our thoughts? Please comment down below. Have you tried this line yet? Have you knocked some socks off with it? Because I know if you got it, you probably did. I have to say, I'm really digging this legging for what I use in the gym. Like, this is exactly what I would pick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see any more from Navigation, please drop us a comment, let us know. Give this video a like so we know you want to see some more.
We need validation, you guys. Validate us.
We do. Thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll catch you in our next video.
Love you.
Mwah.